All right, we're just about ready to wrap up here. But really quickly, let's talk about some really quick misconceptions. Can the product rule be used to simplify the following? Explain why or why not. Example 7. Do you think the product rule can be used here considering what you just said in your vocabulary section? Well, the operation must be multiplication. Here I see addition, so no. The operation must be multiplication. Because here, all we're doing is we're adding two exponential expressions. We should be multiplying two exponential expressions, right? This would be 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. Is that 6? Yeah. Plus 8 times 8 times 8. Are we multiplying 9 factors of 8? Because a lot of students would say this, right? But this is wrong. We're not multiplying 9 factors of 8. We're multiplying 6 factors of 8, and we're adding that to 3 factors of 8. We need to be multiplying here to add their exponents. This is not 9 factors of 8. We're not multiplying 9 factors of 8 here, remember? All right? Exponents are repeated multiplication. We're not repeatedly multiplying 9 factors of 8. We're just doing 6 factors of 8, then 3 factors of 8, and then we're adding those two quantities. So that's wrong. How about here? Well, we're multiplying. That's good. We're multiplying, but pause the video, think. Can we use a product rule here? Look at your vocabulary. No, because what? The bases must be, that's right. The bases must be the same. So no, bases must be, you could say common or the same. Here, this would be A times A times A times, right? That's good. We're still multiplying exponential expressions, but B times B, don't judge the handwriting, times B times B times B. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Right, that would just give you A to the third times B to the seventh, right? You can't really do anything with that, no matter which way you swerve it. You need the same what? Same bases, and you need to be multiplying the expressions, okay? Take a look at example 9. Now, this one trips some kids up, right? But it ain't going to trip you out because I'm looking out for you. Are we multiplying exponential expressions here? Absolutely we are. Do we have the same or common bases? Well, let's expand the same way we did here, and let's see, right? We have, this would be 3 times what? Expand this, right? This is 3 times what? X to the third power, right? Because this is 3 to the first power. Be careful. This is not 3x times 3x times 3x. Right? This is not that. This is 3 times x to the third power, which is x times x, right? Pause the video and see if you can expand the next exponential expression on your own since we just did the first one. All right, and then this is going to be times 5 times x times x. Believe it or not, you can multiply these things here, right? You can multiply these things here. We're multiplying exponential expressions, peep game, right? You can use the commutative property to do what? To rewrite this. This is 3 times 5. We can do that. And then we just put all our x's together, right? That's the beautiful thing about multiplication and addition. You can use that commutative property there when we're multiplying all the way throughout. Here we couldn't do that because you have to do your order of operations. You have to multiply and then add. You multiply and you multiply and then you add these things together. Here, you're just multiplying straight through, right? So 3 times 5 is 15. X, what can I write here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be times x to the 5th power, right? You could also rewrite this as 15 times x to the 5th power, up to you. We know that there's a little multiplication sign there, right? So make sure you expand. If you're multiplying exponential expressions, expand it. Do they have the same bases? Can you multiply the bases? Sure, right? Be very careful. This is probably the trickiest part of today's lesson, but thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope this video found you well, and I will check you later.